Now the summary is, I haven't said anywhere that nothing matters, right? That completely ignored it. That's because everything matters. So if you are going in your core job, make sure your CGPA is high. You are trying to do projects related to your core branch. PORs can be low, medium, not much of a thing, but for your own interpersonal skills development, try to do it. In the interview, again, you have to convince the interviewer why they should hire you, right? So communications, convincing and all is important. Research internships, as I said, and dynamics with the prof. Now this thing helps a lot if you want to go in core, because it might happen that your prof has done some project with some XYZ company and he has a good relationship with them. So your prof can only recommend that why don't you hire these guys. For that, the prof should know that you are interested in the domain and that you are, good at work. So hence dynamics with the professor really matters. If you guys want to go for MS, PhD also, professors have to write letter of recommendation. So professor has to write to that university saying that the student is actually good, you take them. So if I don't know the professor personally, or the professor doesn't know me, how can he write a letter of recommendation for me, right? So make sure you have a good dynamics with your professor or whomever you are working with for research project. For getting into coding, John, your CGPA is medium important because you need to clear the cutoff. Project electives that you do personal level, computer science related, are very, very important. PORs, again, not that big of a deal, but you still have to convince them that why, in spite of being in NEVARC or mechanical or civil, you are eligible to do like a coding job, right? So that you should be able to convince them. For non-core, PORs is most important. That shows how multi-talented you are. CGPA somewhat, if you can do related internships about management and all, that will help. Especially if you want to go in finance, there is a certification called CFA, a Chartered Finance something. So my classmates, they were CFA level 1 or 2 by like second year, third year. They had cleared all the 3 levels of CFA, and these are very expensive exams and these are very difficult exams also. So people who are very fintech fin focused, they give these certifications. Then you don't need to have core knowledge. This is the only place you don't need to know anything about core. Even here, convincing, obviously you need to be good at the interviewing skills and all that, right? Now I know I have given a lot of knowledge and a lot of information. So this question, especially you are in first year, you might not know what you want to do, right? And that's what my case was. That's what everyone's case in my batch was too. Very few people know what they want to do, right? So, this is exactly what my situation was. I had no idea what's going on. But I would say that it's completely okay to be confused. Instead of focusing on trying to decide, okay, I will do core only hereafter, or I will do non-core only, I would say experiment, right? Do a core internship, see if you like it or not. If you don't like, leave it. So I did a core internship, I didn't like it. I went for a lot of so there are a lot of fin groups in Insti. They will talk about how to get a finance job and all. I went to those groups and I listened to them. It just I didn't connect to it. So I was like, okay, I won't do coding because let us see, that was very bad for me. I cannot do core, I cannot do finance. So try to remove things which you don't like instead of deciding, okay, this is what I like, because you will never know what you like, right? You are in college, you don't know what is there out in the world. So experiment, do small projects, see if it likes you, doesn't like you, and based on that you decide. The others is talk to a lot of seniors, and this is one thing specially highlighted for you guys because you are at home. You do not see senior. Otherwise, you are in Insta in mess. You will see some second year. They will say, "Hey, hi, what are you doing?" All that. Right? In that communication, lot of fun days will come. But since you guys are missing out, it's completely okay to ask your branch or some other branch senior saying that, "Hey, we want some fun days. We are like a group of 10, 15 people. Can you get on a hangout call?" People like to give funders, right? So they will help you out. Now, 100 people are giving you 100 different ideas. Should you listen to each and everything? No, you evaluate what works best for you. Obviously, if I go to some finance guy, and ask him to give funders, he will tell finance jobs are very good. But does it connect with me? No. So you evaluate whether it is something for you or not. And even worst case, right, you will still find a way because you are logically, analytically very good. And generally people in INSEE, the best thing is that you are surrounded by a lot of intelligent people. So observe them, you will learn and you will definitely find something that is, that brings out the best in you. Okay, again the quiz time. Cool. Answers, answers, answers. Do we have answers? Any winner?
Just yeah, Jesslyn Dona.
Congratulations, congrats. Okay, for all those guys who are getting the quiz, winning the quizzes, we will reach you out and we will send you across the voucher. Okay. Yeah, so the answer is D. Doesn't matter what you do, you should prepare for placement.